Hello students, how are you? Hope you are doing well during the lockdown period. This is your computer science teacher Virendra, and today I am here to a give you a one lecture on the topic Windows 7. So I have already given one video, that is Windows 7 part 1. In that video you have covered few topics. So right now in the part 2 we have to cover some more topics. So without wasting the time, let's have to come to the next stream. And in next stream I just want to welcome all the participants, all the viewers, all the students, and keep watching my videos and keep updating you so that you can have a better understanding about each and everything. So one more request I want to tell you, if you like my video, if you want to subscribe, definitely you can do that. And if you have any kind of comment or feedback, definitely you can do with the use of YouTube comments. Okay, now coming to the next slide. In next slide you already know that in part 1 we have covered 3 topics. Number 1, introduction to Windows 7. Number 2 is starting Windows Explorer. Number 3, viewing files or folder. These 3 topics is covered in part 1. Now in this part we have to cover only 3 topics. Number 1, working with control panel. Number 2, changing date and time. Number 3, about fonts. So these 3 topics we are going to cover in this. So now I am coming to the next slide. Okay students, now I am coming to the topic working with control panel. And in this topic first we have to understand what is control panel. So as you know that control panel, it's a one kind of a system folder which is used to make changes in the appearance, or you can do the system setting also. To open it, the control panel, what I'll do here, first you click on start button, then go to the control panel on the right pane. After that the control panel interface will be open. There is method number 2 also. First you double click on the computer icon, and after clicking on, see the toolbar. In toolbar you will get the option open control panel. On there, so you will have the control panel interface. So I will give you the practical demonstration about the same in the later on slides. So let's have a next slide. Let's see how the control panel interface look like. So before coming to the next slide, let's have one more thing I just want to tell you. When the control panel's interface appears, it includes many things like appearance and personalization, hardware and software setup, system and security, networking and internet, setting of clock, language or region. Okay, so now I am coming to the next slide to show you the same. So this is your next slide. In this slide you able to see the first is action center, second is administrative tool, Adobe Gamma, autoplay, many things are there, so you are able to understand very easily. Now I am coming to the next slide. Okay students, now I am coming to the next slide, and we will have the practical demonstration about how to change the date and time. So let's start. Okay students, now I am coming to the next topic. The topic is how to change the date and time. So in this we have to understand what will be the practically changing of date and time with the use of control panel, how it will be done. So to understand this, I am going to give you the practical demonstration so that you can understand and learn how to do the how to change the date and time. So what we'll do here, first we'll click on start button. After that, this is the control panel, and here you have to click one time. This is the interface of your control panel. Now there is one more method. What we'll do here, first we'll go to the computer icon on the desktop. Just select it one time and then double click. After making double click, this is open now. Now on the toolbar, this is your toolbar on below the address bar. This is the last button, open control panel. This is the button, open control panel. Click one time. After that, you will get the control panel interface. Now after getting the control panel interface, see the second row. This is your second row, and this is your button, date and time. Click one time. After clicking, you will get date and time dialog box, and there are three tabs: date and time number 1, number 2 additional clock, number 3 internet time. And you have to work on date and time tab. So there is two buttons. Number 1, change date and time. Number 2, change time zone. So first of all, we are going to understand about change date and time. Click on this button. After that, there is one more dialog box open here. The name of that dialog box is date and time setting. Here you can select your date. Suppose I'm just selecting 23rd of July. This is the day, and there is a small arrow, and you can change the month. Okay, you can also change the month. So after having it, what we'll do here, suppose I have taken 16th of July, and this is the timing here happening here. So click one time on this time section, and then use your arrow key to change the time. Suppose this is 9, and after that click one more time to change the minute also. Use your arrow key to go to the here and there. Suppose here 5, and after that it's PM. Okay, so this is the way to increase your minutes or decrease your. Use your arrow key. Now arrow key means this is the arrow button. This is the arrow button, and you have to click one time, two time, whatever the changes require. And after that, you can also change the second also. So this is the same way by selection. Use your mouse to select it, and after selection you can make the changes. Suppose I have written here 55, and if you want to change the AM to PM or PM to AM, so first of all select it and then immediately click on this arrow button. Suppose I have clicked one time, the AM is converted into PM. Now click OK button. After OK, there is one more OK. Click one time. Now see the right side on the taskbar. The time is changes now. It is 9:02 PM, 16th of July. So this is the way to change the date as well as time using the control panel. Okay students, now I'm coming to the topic number 6, that is about fonts. So in this topic, first of all, we have to understand what is the definition of font. So the definition is the characters used in typing the text that use the same text design are called font. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? मतलब ये हुआ कि आप जिन टैग कैरेक्टर्स को यूज़ करते हैं अपने टाइपिंग के लिए, उस टेक्स्ट की जो डिज़ाइनिंग है आप उसी को ही कहेंगे फॉन्ट. हिंदी में कहते हैं फॉन्ट का मतलब लिपि होता है वैसे. सो आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन वन मोर टाइम. द कैरेक्टर विच इज यूज्ड इन टाइपिंग द टेक्स्ट एंड दैट हैव द वन काइंड ऑफ अ टेक्स्ट डिज़ाइन आर कॉल्ड fonts. Now why we are going to study the font setting, why you are going to use the font setting? There are various reasons. Let me have a few points regarding this. First, to change the display of the text on the screen and the printed text. Number two, to view the font, to view the sample font, and to add a new font. If you want to delete the existing font, you can also do that with this. Okay. Okay students, now I'm going to start the practical demonstration for font setting. So in this practical demonstration we have to understand about how to change the font, number one. Number two, how to view the sample of a font. Number three, how to add a new font. Number four, how to delete the existing font. So without wasting the time, let us start. Okay students, now we are going to understand about font setting. It means that what are the particular way to change the font in the desktop or where you're writing your text on the applications. So likewise, if you see the interface of control panel on my screen, you are able to see that Action Center, Administrative Tool, Adobe Gamma, Autoplay, Backup Restore. These are the text we already written here, and they are having some kind of font type also. Okay. If I want to change the font of these kind of text, or the text written on the icons, the text written on the desktop, the text written on the folder name, whatever thing, if you want to change this, you can do that very easily. So first of all, what we'll do here, first of all we have to start the control panel. So I have already opened it, control panel, and what we'll do here, first we'll search out where the font button is there. So if you see the fourth row and the third button, fourth row, third button, this is the font button, and by using this font button we can view the font, number one. Number two, we can add the new font. Number three, we can delete the existing font. These are the some of the steps we can do with the font option. Now I'm going to click font button one time. Let's open it. Now this is the interface of your font button. On the left side you will see some buttons are there: control panel, home, font setting, get more font information online, adjust clear type text, find a character, change font size. So these are the few buttons are there. Now what I'll do here, first of all we are going to understand how to see the sample of the font, how to see the sample of font. So I'm going to select one of the font. This is the selection is done now. Now double click on this font. So this is the view of your sample, means when the changes done on your desktop, how the font is look like. So this is the way to see the font. I will show you how to interface look like after the font setting. Now this is the first step, first thing is done, how to view the sample of the font. Coming to the second thing, how to add the new font, how to add the new thing. So for doing this thing, what I'll do here, first of all we have to click one time like this, and after clicking on, I have already one font here on my desktop by the name of font folder. I have clicked one time like this. So the name of the new font is Broad W. This is the name of new font. So for adding it, what I'll do here, just click one time. This is the selection is done now. Now press your mouse button continuously and drag to the font folder on the control panel and leave your mouse. Now it is taking little bit of time to install in the font. Now you can just maximize your window now, and you will able to see the Broj W font is going to be installed here. So let's see where the Broj W font is. Okay students, so right now I'm not able to found out here, means where the Broj W font is gone, but I'm absolutely sure here it is already installed now, because this is the exact process to install the particular font or to add the particular font. Now after doing this, what we'll do here, we have to understand how to delete the existing font. So for deleting the existing font, what we'll do here, first of all we have to select this one. Suppose I have selected one font. Now after that there is one delete button is there, so you can use your mouse to click on delete button, or you can use the delete button from the keyboard also. So now I am going to click one time. Now it is asking that, are you sure you want to delete this font permanently? Because the reason is, once it is deleted it can't be recovered. To make sure that the font is very important for you or not. Okay, now it is not, I'm thinking that it is not important for me. Now I'm going to click yes. Now it is deleted. Now it is deleted. So this is the all about your font setting. And fonts, I just want to tell you one more thing, means font setting is used to change the display of the text on the screen and the printed text. Okay, so this is the use of your font setting. Now I'm going to show you in my computer how the changes look like after doing this thing. Okay, now first of all I'm going to select here Algerian regular. This one is already there. Now after selecting this thing, let's have a preview. This is the preview. I have seen the print here, means sorry, preview here. Now what I'll do here, now I'm going to look out my desktop how it is look like, because I have to start the desktop one more time. No changes appear here. It means that without restarting my computer it can't be applicable. Okay, so I'm sure that whatever things I had delivered to you, each and everything is clear. Okay students, thank you so much for watching my video from starting till the end, and hope each and every point is very much clear to you. So thanks again, keep watching my video, keep likes and subscribe, and if you have any kind of doubt, any kind of problem, definitely you can get in touch with me on the WhatsApp as well as on my YouTube comment box. Thank you so much.